18th, 2024. It's about 3:54 p.m. Mountain Time. Showing how the Tiger pump is working. It's been able to fill up a couple of barrels. Amount of PSI I'm compressing right now, 35, maybe 30. And so I'm going to find out that I have probably about 30 feet of water inside my water well. So it's very important that I try to pull out as much as I can pull out. I've been able to break up a little bit more and pull out some more. So I'll keep on cleaning it, keep on trying. That's all I can do. I've been trying real hard to get ready to install. You can tell right here, I have all my plumbing and everything ready to low. When I went to test it, the water was barely pushing out at the top. And you could just almost close your hand right over the top right away. So it was a nice pump. This one was strong enough to pull from 500 to 600 plus feet. Solidly at 16 gallons per minute. And so still I've been at it for almost a couple of weeks. So I just barely turned on the pump. So I've been able to confirm it. I have roughly about 30 feet of water in my water well now. It's not a whole lot. My perforated pipe is at a 380 feet, which is a 20-foot section. I had my water well at roughly about 355 to 360 feet, somewhere in there. It leaves me with no choice but to install the pump even further down into the hole, all the way close, if not right at 380 feet. And so I'm still patiently waiting to fix this. Hopefully seal it up for a fourth time and never ever have to have this problem ever again. So once again, if you're kind of curious, 392 feet, about 30 feet of water above it. It would not pull any water if I put it with 20 feet of water above the pump. That's about the minimum amount, is probably 30 feet of water above, almost at 392 feet. Roughly about 30 PSI to 35. And I was able to get a pull like that. Those are my new statistics. I don't know what to say for the water table. Just good luck out there. I'm way up here in elevation. Gotta have water out in the desert to live too. So I'll just continue to keep on cleaning this, and I was trying to shoot for installing the pump, if not today or tomorrow, but this definitely does not look like it's ready at all. I was able to loosen up a lot more earth by letting it run at the top of the water line, and then I put it about 20 feet down, 10 feet down into the water, and then 20 feet, and then 30 feet down into the water, and this is what I'm getting. So it was able to break a little bit more loose. but it's pulling up little tiny chunks here and there. I just can't get a good visual without this camera getting soaked and crashing. Looks like it's trying to clear up right away too. Let's see what color keep on pulling up. Get a different definitely never know what could be down there, and pulverized drilling still. Could have just been hardened on there. But either way, my water level had dropped below the pump and burnt it up. I don't know what to think. That's a lot of water to drop. Talking about it quite a bit. I used to have 80 feet of water in the hole. But now stuff's pretty dark. I don't know if any of y'all are gonna watch this, but I got some 20-foot section, schedule 80 pipe, 1-inch pipe. They're all real nice still. Great for a warmer climate, in my opinion, even though it worked out here for a little bit. And if you wanted to give a shot at refurbishing these pumps, you can make an offer. I'd be willing to let them go for $75 each if you want to give a shot at trying to refurbish them. Maybe less. They're not expensive pumps, these two that I have there. I wouldn't even know if anybody was talking right now. How do I look at the chat? Do I have this wrong? No, man, my bad. I'm sorry. Orientation. Rotated. Y'all have to watch that all crooked. I thought this thing flipped on itself. Hold on. I'll come back and give y'all a better view of it. Or just kind of tolerate it right now like this. I'm sure y'all had to flip y'all's phone for a moment. I can't believe the water table had dropped. Yeah, even after all the rain that came through here, thought there would have been quite a bit of water in that pipe. Until this stuff, it loosened up a good amount. Of course, I let it run overnight. Roughly 380 feet to 382 feet, I had locked it in place. I wasn't pulling up any water at 30 to 35 psi with 20 feet of water above. But it looks like however much more I need to clean out of this pipe before I get way down there at the bottom. I wish I had good news to report that I have plenty of water in my water well. I'm barely getting this clean with 30 feet of water in the water well at 392 feet deep. And it's pulling up pretty steady. It's already filled up that much into the little patch I made here. This water that's building up right here, it's looking a little bit like gold. It's got a very strong gold hue to it. Let's see if I can get y'all a few. It's steadily pulling. Just moment I thought it was clean enough to put it back down there. All I noticed, I had it clean at one point. Very, very clean. And it's almost acting like someone came out here and just dumped like several gallons of earth in there. So to kind of give you another understanding, 392 feet down to the bottom, minimum 30 feet of water in the well would be requested to have enough weight to force it up and airlift the sediment from the bottom. What I do with the water well also, you can take like any Walmart bags or whatsoever, and you just kind of seal it around in here to kind of give it more pressure. But make sure you use enough to not let it fall down. And if you're in a real cold climate, I recommend about Schedule 120. It's a lot better, stronger, safer. It's going to cost you. Once again, I'll remind y'all, I do have all this Schedule 80 pipe right here. If you like to purchase it, come and pick it up from the land. You're more than welcome to come out here. If you think you can refurbish these two pumps, I'm at $75 for best offer for each one. It looks like it's trying to clear up again. They pull it out pretty quick this round. I am definitely exhausted from this. I've been at it for a good amount of time. It was May 4th. Ripped a good amount of flesh off my hand before I stuck I was using a Gorilla Tape. Just ripped a chunk off my hand. May 4th was when I had dropped the airlift Tiger pump. It was about May 18th right now. Looking at about 14 days, 2 weeks. I've been at it again, and the third time I cleaned it, I didn't go so long because it was already clean. Here I am the fourth time, and I'm finding this much. You can tell my hand is a little gold from touching it. Two weeks, and I'm pulling up what looks like almost the second time when I tried it again. The first time I pulled up some heavy gunk, real heavy stuff. That stuff was pretty thick. Oh no, cat was sitting right behind me. So yeah, I'm a bit exhausted. Tired of feeling like I'm out in the field when I was a soldier. I like to get cleaned up. I'll definitely be ready to get a shower as soon as I install the new pump. This time, for the fourth time, I'm going to be installing a controller. Something that'll help adjust the pump to not be using full force. It'll adjust it accordingly to the demand of the water, if I understand it correctly. But I definitely look forward to installing it. Being done, it don't take long to install it. It takes longer to take it out. So, it's got some pretty good pull for 30 to 35 psi with just one compressor. But like I said, I was able to fill up these two. They're about 50-gallon barrels of water in there. If you have any questions about the Tiger airlift pump, just leave a comment in the section and I'll do my best to answer it. Good luck to you all out there if you have this same issue, trying to pull up fresh drillings from your water well, or just earth fell down in there. It can kind of assist, help pull it out of there. As far as a shallow water well, up to 150 feet, it'll pull it out like nothing. It'll do it in like half an hour to an hour. You can run it however longer you want to be sure that it's real clean, or run it up and down the pipe to kind of clean it some more. I have not changed up my design. I've tried a smaller tubing. This is about 5/8. The airline's about 1/2 inch. I tried to go down a smaller tubing, and it did pull it just as easy. So depending on how strong you are, how older you are of a person, and you need it lighter, you can make it lighter if you have to. Try to get some dinner. Y'all take care. Have fun out there on that wobbly spinning planet called Earth, and much love to you all out there. Now I try to figure out how to turn off live on mobile.